What you here for? What's your name?
Miss Shirley,
What's your real name?
Lariyah,
How old are you?
four.
4 years old and a lot of talent. Many of us know a young girl or young boy that exhibits talent at a very young age. Most of the time, when they're able to perform and do their stuff in front of people, they think they're grown. And this is where the parent comes in, or the parents come in, and always have to put them in their place. However, Miss Lariyah, aka Miss Shirley, she's being trained not to stay in her place. Her mother isn't checking her or whatever. She may check her behind the scenes, not in front of the camera, maybe, we don't know. But in front of the camera, it seems that she is, oh, this behavior is okay on camera, but maybe you can't do that off the camera. Because sticking out your tongue and doing certain dances, that's bringing us bookings, clicks and views, and a lot of money. So, girl, do your thing on camera. Because now I heard there's a OF account. Not sure how true that is, but that is crazy. And I'm not sure because the mom seemed like like a lot of different moms on TikTok on the internet that has younger kids. They like to do dances with their kids. Her dance happened to go viral, and she is taking advantage of that like many parents or parent would do. However, I just hope she knows what she's doing, because as a mother we tend to bend the rules. We tend to be more cool, more lenient, unless you have if you're doing it by yourself, or you have to take that role as I have to be the mother. Most of the time I have to be the mother, but there are times that I have to play that father role, even though you won't be able to, but play that father role, or at least get a father figure in my child or children's life. Then you tend to be a little bit more stricter. But in Lariyah's case, not sure where the father is. The mother seems to maybe have a fiance or a husband, but it doesn't seem that he's probably Lariyah's dad. So she most likely is making all of the decisions, most of the decisions by herself. She may be influenced by other people, but she's making most of the decisions by herself. And a lot of the decisions that she's making is very questionable to a lot of people that are out there. Certain things, certain bookings, certain places that she's taking this young girl. This is a young girl, so she's supposed to be protected. But that's mostly the father's job. The father's job. But if he's not around, uh, as a woman, we tend to be, okay. They said they're gonna give us $5,000. I don't have to do hair because the mom look like she does hair. I don't have to do hair for the next week. Ooh, we're gonna do that without really thinking. Okay, you give me $5,000. Why are you giving me $5,000? The man will logically think. We just emotionally thinking as women. Oh boy, oh my goodness, I don't have to do no hair. Oh yeah, I had to. We're gonna go to Disney World. No, other things. Whereas a man would not think that way. I just hope her mom knows what she's doing, because remember, you have a young daughter who's at an impressionable age. You don't know what she's seeing. You may think that, hey, you're protecting her and covering her, but then some way, somehow, somebody finds a way to infiltrate your child and pervert your child. Remember, there are a lot of perverts out there. There are a lot of things out there that our children need to be protected from. And only you only won't be able to see all of this. And yes, maybe she may have a tribe, but what is their motivation? Are they really there to protect this child, or are they really there motivated by the money they could get from it? So who's really on this young girl's side? Now it's cute and everything, money is rolling in and different things like that. But since she's being trained not to stay in a child's place, one day that is gonna bite you in the butt, bite you where it hurts. Are you prepared for that? Because she's too young. She's too young. She's supposed to, let her enjoy her childhood, even if she's doing certain stuff like that. It's different things, it's different ways that she could make money, monetize, this fame that has come her way. But at certain venues and certain events is very inappropriate. And especially if there is an OF account. That is ridiculous. It is not. You can't be down that bad. You can't be that desperate for money for you to open an OF account for your child. It doesn't make any sense. Lariyah is a blessing to her mother, and also this opportunity of going viral and having the ability to make money. However, with blessings, you have to have wisdom in order to manage those blessings so that they can become generational wealth, so it doesn't become a curse later on because you lack wisdom and you lack discernment. I wish them all the best, and I really hope the mom every opportunity that comes her way, she really questions it and know and see if if this is beneficial to us, even not even looking at it monetary wise. Is it beneficial to us? Will it be beneficial to us in the future? You have to really look at every opportunity. Just don't look at the dollar amount, because it might be that's what's happening now. Looking at the dollar amount of the reach, the different people that's going to know more about her. But hey, is this the type of environment that's appropriate for my child, my impressionable child? Anyway, that's all I had to say about the situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.